I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Petra, and welcome to Rockin' with the Stars. We are so happy to have you join the Star family because we are what? Blessed and highly favored over here. And if you believe that as well, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also share to all the people you know are blessed and highly favored. All right, now let's get right into it with Star Shit of the Day. All right, y'all. First of all, let me just give y'all a little update. My voice is back, obviously, but you might hear me sounding a little stuffed up and stuff. I'm recovering, not all the way fully recovered, but I'm definitely recovering, and I feel a lot better. Okay, and it honestly didn't last that long where I felt like so sick. But I definitely just wanted the time to rest and rest and recover. I feel like that's so important, especially with the season that we're heading into. But I hope you guys have been, having y'all immune system, strengthened up and stuff like that. Because listen, me with these kids, that it started from them. Then, everybody else getting kept passing it down like a domino effect. So depending on if wherever you work and stuff like that, or if you work from home, that's the best option, honestly. Working from home, you got the advantage. But it's all right, it's all good and dandy. We gonna recover. All our people that be working with other people and stuff like that out here, we gonna get ourselves up and popping. Like I told y'all, I was taking my capsules. Obviously I was taking my Dayquil and my NyQuil because I did not play that. And I stocked up on some cough drops as well. So, and also drinking some tea. So I hope y'all been drinking y'all ginger tea and chamomile. That helps a lot. So, but let me just go ahead and let me address the elephant in the room, y'all, because as you've probably watching this video because you got drawn in by the title. The title is definitely going to be seasonal depression. This too shall pass. Okay. Because as y'all know, we're heading into the holidays, right? We're heading into the holidays. We're heading into the colder weather and stuff like that. And obviously, if you're single as a Pringle like I am, you would definitely start feeling like, oh damn, where's my person? Where's my person? What's going on? So yeah, trust me, I'm in the same boat as you are. If you are with your significant other and stuff like that, I'm sure you probably have other situations that that probably y'all might be going through y'all other stuff with the relationships, but I'm gonna talk about the singles right now because yeah, we're talking about them right now because it'd be tough. It'd be hard. Okay, so I just really gotta acknowledge that. Because like y'all, I understand how y'all may be feeling because I'm going through that shit right now. And I also have to go ahead and, I gotta set this straight right now too, because one of my Star family members, he's a guy, and I know in my videos I do be coming out here and I be saying a lot of girl pronouns. I be like saying sis and all this, that, and the third. But my YouTube channel, my podcast, they are for everybody. I had to acknowledge that because he did DM me, and I was like, oh, listen, you are very much seen, and I appreciate your support for real. I appreciate my male audience's support and stuff like that. I know not only females watch my stuff and listen to my stuff, so I do have to take a moment to acknowledge y'all. Y'all are seen. All the guys that watch my videos, y'all are seen. And I'm happy to have you join the Star family, okay? I appreciate that. I'm all about diversity, okay? I don't exclude nobody out. But in this reading, we're going to exclude the people in the relationships. I'm playing. Y'all gonna have some information for yourselves as well because y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, get y'all notebook out, get a pen and get a paper, because I'm about to be saying some shit, y'all. I tell y'all, when I be gone for a little bit, I be coming back having a lot of shit to say, okay? And the shit that I heard, like, y'all not ready for it. But I do want to, talk to the people that may be feeling, the seasonal blues, you know, like y'all just feeling lonely and stuff like that. Trust me, I completely understand. It's so crazy how in the last reading I was saying like in the past we was on some Little Mermaid shit, but bitch, no, we in some Little Mermaid shit right now. Like we feeling like we want to be part of your world. Like what's going on? We want to be part of the world where we have our significant other. Like we're all booed up and stuff like that. We all cuddled up and stuff like that during these winter seasons. But that's not the case. But that's okay, y'all. Okay. It is perfectly fine. Like, y'all just please cheer up. Even if that's not the case and y'all have other things that's going on with it, that's school, a job, people that's around you that's like kind of like, you know, trying to keep your vibrations low and stuff. Use this video as a way for you to like lighten up, you know, raise those high vibrations, because I feel like it's so important for us to like be 10 times like on it, like when it comes to hiring our vibrations. You know, it's so many things that just change right now, like from the weather, from it getting dark at 6 o'clock, from, you know, things moving slowly. And it's so many different things that is so easy for us to like get in our heads and like be depressed. And it's like, no, we should not be depressed. Like this should be used as a time for us to be pouring into ourselves, you know, now more than ever. You know, like this is not the time for you to forget about yourself and allow your tower moment to just kind of like just be the death of you. You feel me? Like, no, it's not all about that. It's about for you to be pouring into yourselves. So that's why I have to say, like, if you are not feeling the best, I hope that this video, I hope my previous videos help you, like, you know, get out of that stunt, because we're not stunting nothing over here, okay? Like, we want you to shine. You know, you have all of you guys that tune in, y'all all have an inner light, and it's time for the world to see that fucking light shine. You know, it's not about, you know, you being consumed by the darkness and then being portrayed as this negative, sulking kind of person that's just all about negativity. And it's like, no, we all have inner light, we all have inner shine in us. And if y'all saw that in me without even seeing my freaking face, then I'm just a reflection of you. You know, like what you see in me is what you have on the inside. It's just it's up to you to unleash that power that you have. So yeah, so I did want to start off and say that because I understand how times are going, like, especially me when it comes to these dreams, okay? Like, it don't help that you get these dreams about your person, because we don't know. Like, we don't know what these dreams are, obviously. But, child, like, am I the only one that's been feeling like we've been having, like, dreams about our twin flames? Like, what's going on? So, yeah, so that has been coming into the mix, and that's going to lead into what I have to say about twin flames, y'all. Okay? Because when I tell y'all, I saw a video on TikTok. I'm going to put her name on the screen because, child, I don't even remember. Okay, so on TikTok, her name is Psychic Medium Abby, Abby, Abby East. ISE. So I'll put it on the screen so y'all can, like, you know, go to it. But she has so many different videos. Her name is Abby Eismaker, and she's a psychic medium, and she does like past life regressions on her clients and stuff like that. And she's also a psychic development coach. So I don't know. You know how TikTok and the algorithm, child, I don't be mad about the algorithm, honestly, because I be like, whatever pops up on my screen, especially because I don't be on TikTok like that. And this particular day, I was just like, I want to go on TikTok. You know, it's been a long time. So one of her videos popped up, and it led me to just be looking all throughout her damn videos, and I was stunned. I was just like, oh my goodness, all of this information. Are y'all ready? Do y'all have your pen and paper? Do you have your tea? Are y'all ready to consume all of this shit? Because I'm about to tell y'all what the fuck is up, y'all. Okay, so I had to bring out my notes, y'all, okay? Because it was a lot. And I could play the video, but it's like 3 parts of the freaking video. And she's doing a past life regression, talking to the person's higher self. And if you don't know the higher self, she does have a video explaining about what they say, like, the higher self is. And they're saying, like, if you look at it with your physical eyes, your higher self is literally, it's like a bright light. And they work on side with your spirit guides. directly to your spirit guides and stuff. And yeah, y'all just heard like a, I don't know what the fuck that was. That kind of shook me a little bit. Like, what was that? I don't know if y'all heard that on camera. But anyways, yeah. And obviously your higher self is the being that knows what's best for you. Okay. So I feel like that's just in Lane's point. Okay. So she was asking the guy, his higher self, about twin flames and the twin flame journey. And he explained it. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck. Because I wrote down all of this shit. And I didn't want to play the video because, you know, when they getting the words out, like, they're sleeping, okay? Like, so sometimes the responses can be delayed and it'd be like, okay, get to the point. So I'm going to explain to y'all what they were saying and what she was asking him about and stuff like that regarding the twin flame, okay? And I say this to say because, y'all, like, I really had a reflection moment when it came to this, like, writing everything that he was saying about the twin flame journey and how they came to be. And I was just like, bitch, I know for a fact I do have a twin flame. And I damn near almost cried because it sounds so terrible, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, but it's also like, how the fuck dare you? Like, how dare you? Okay, but let me get into it because I know y'all like, bitch, can y'all get to it? Okay, what starts as a twin flame journey? He says, like, a twin flame. So the person, the being, it's a powerful being. And what happens is when they are so powerful, they are split apart to keep balance. So he says, the being splits the soul to have an advantage. And he was saying, like, she was like, who are the beings that split you? And he was just saying that, you know, there's powerful beings in the universe that, you know, decided that they were too powerful, being one, that in order to have an advantage over them, they decided to split them apart. And it's given Matrix. It's given Neo and Trinity. You feel me? Like, it's given that. Like, it's given that. I feel like that's definitely a twin flame fucking journey. And if you ain't seen Matrix, watch the fucking Matrix, okay? Because it's about time y'all do. But yeah, it's given Neo and Trinity. Like I always be talking about. Anyways. So he was saying that the beings wanted to find a way to defeat it or prevent things from happening. The longer that we are separated, the weaker we are. The split took place during Egyptian times, or as we know, BC. And she was like, why are they difficult to maintain? And he was like, so much damage has been done and the search has been tiring. The search weighs on you emotionally, and the baggage that you both acquired during your lifetimes create deep-rooted resentment towards each other. And so he says, in your mind, you've been searching and they've been living, but both has actually been searching, and the living was actually settling out of fear. It is difficult because of the journey, the fight, and the fatigue. He was like, twin flames are rare. It's more likely to win the lottery twice than to encounter a twin flame because everyone doesn't have a twin flame. Okay, and I need that shit to resonate in everybody's fucking mind because y'all be out here thinking everybody's your twin flame. And I was part of the crowd that thought that same thing. But it be a lot of these karmics that we think that are twin flames, and that's not your fucking twin flame. That's just a karmic, okay? And it's like, y'all gotta know the difference. I've definitely touched on it in my last video, but now I got more information, okay? So y'all, just stay with me, stay with me. And so he was like, soulmates are for every soul, and twin flames are designed only for powerful beings that were once who was split into two for balance. And he was like, it's nothing to boast about. Think of it as being born with two limbs, arms, and legs, and because you are so strong and smart, to weaken you, they took half of your body. Bitch, can you imagine? Like, when I tell you, I felt it. Okay, let me continue. Because I was like, the audacity. Like, how dare you? Anyway, so he said, twin flame is more of a curse than a reward. We are powerful, but we also are targeted. And she was like, is it possible for you to connect with your twin flame but not end up together? He said, yes, but that lifetime will be very horrible and unfulfilled. It will consist of emptiness and feeling of settlement and abandonment. The weaker being of the two twin flame in the twin flame relationship is to submit to the stronger. And he was like, that's okay because the stronger are leaders and commanders and command others. But within a twin flame relationship, it's the only time that we must submit. The stronger role of the two, their role is patience, understanding they are the stronger of the two. And when he said this made me like internalize and actually realize that I'm definitely like not saying like, oh, I'm the stronger, but bitch, yes, it's giving that because if you look at your life and you see what lessons that you have to learn, a lot of the lessons that I had to learn in my lifetime is patience, is trying to understand other people and stuff like that, other situations and stuff like that, not judging. That was given that, and there's so many different things that points to me being the stronger, the stronger one of the two in the twin flame journey. It gives it okay, y'all, like I can explain it to y'all, but it gives that. And when I wrote this down, I was like, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Like, wow, I cannot believe this, but then again, I can believe it. So he goes on, he was like, no matter where you are in life and who you're with, the twin flame relationship is always a possibility. That's why it's considered toxic to marry somebody and to be with somebody who has a twin flame because it will lead to heartbreak and pain. The best interpretation, he said, is Hancock, which I definitely have to rewatch now because I haven't seen that movie in years. And she was like, "Can you elaborate?" He said, "It makes you feel weak when you're together, and apart you'll feel strong. And even if you're miles apart in another relationship or acquiring power, you would throw it all away for the twin flame relationship, for your twin flame. The weakness together is a facade because you will accomplish more things together than you will ever imagine." Y'all. Oh, y'all. Can I tell y'all? Like, throughout those 3 videos, I was just like internalizing so many different things. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, and this is not to like, because I know I was touching on like y'all not being in like, seasonal depression or anything like that. And I feel like this is not something that y'all should be depressed over about. Because listen, I just told y'all I'm definitely in a twin flame, y'all, and I'm definitely in separation, and yeah, like, but no, not to make this about me or anything, but to give y'all like an insight and be like, like I'm able to understand what y'all might be going through and what y'all are feeling because I'm on that path with y'all, like hearing that and then like seeing how things were moving, like everything was moving slow. And even when I posted that post the other day, and it was just like, don't feel like you have to be on production mode, like you have to be producing every freaking moment that you're awake, like in every season. No, it's not. Sometimes you're not producing in every season because some seasons you have to have rest to prepare you for the next season. And I feel like that's where we are right now, like it's not to just say like oh, like I'm bored. Yeah, I was giving those kind of moods lately, like damn, ain't nothing going on, like I ain't got my person, I'm this that, it's going to the holidays. All you see on Netflix is these Christmas movies, and I love Christmas movies, I love Christmas, but they all about love, they all about these, they lead up into a relationship, it looks beautiful and stuff like that. And listen, I'm gonna stay watching them, okay? I don't care. Those are comfort for me because I just love love, okay? Like, and that just leads us to like what I've been posting for the last few days. Obviously not on YouTube, but on my Instagram story, I've just been posting a lot of posts like about love because it's just like people need to understand that we came here to love. Like that was the whole reason we came here. Obviously, like to heal a lot of our like karmics and stuff like that, karmic lessons, to learn that and stuff like that, whatever lesson that we need to learn. But in all honesty, we needed to learn those lessons in order for us to be ready for that person that we need to be loving, so we can create more love through children, through all of these different things, you know? So the whole gist is love. You feel me? So yeah, like I was just like, I found that was so beautiful, like the twin flame thing that I just told y'all about. It was beautiful, and in a sense it is heartbreaking that we were definitely like cut off from our person because we were deemed as too powerful and as a threat. Basically, that's what we're always targeted. But on the flip side, it's just like, bitch, now you got the information, and now you know, like, okay, you know, if you meet your twin flame and you decide to not end up with that person, you know how you gonna feel if you don't end up with that person. So it's like, and you know how you will feel when you're together. Like they say, it's like a facade. You will feel weak. You feel like that relationship is weakening you and stuff like that. And then that will make you want to just run and just like throw away the whole thing altogether. And it's just like, no, like that should give you that strength to like fight for it, you know, like especially when it comes to a twin flame. And that's what they said, not everyone has a damn twin flame, okay? So it's not like y'all can be looking at all your karmas and be like, I gotta go back, I gotta get back with this person because she said that's my twin flame, like da 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 da. No, okay, this is not to say to run back to your exes that you deemed were your twin flame. No, that's where discernment has to come in, and it's just like, no, you have to have your discernments. You have to have your discernment, okay? I know based off of like the lessons that I've learned, that a lot of the lessons that I had to learn, I had numerous waiting periods. So in result, like which I've told y'all about, that's given me that, you know, I needed to learn patience. And they just said, like, as the stronger half of a twin flame, like you learn patience and you learn understanding, you know, so that when you come in union with your twin flame, you're not having all this deep rooted resentment for one, how long it took for y'all to come into union, and all the shit that they've been through, you know, in the past, you know, with other relationship, with other failed relationships that they settled with, because they settled with those relationships out of fear, not out of like, you know, what it is. But yeah, so it's like, it's up to us to like want to do the work if you do have a twin flame. Because like I said again, not everyone has a twin flame, and I haven't met my twin flame in person, so that's why I'm just like, I'm asking, you know, that's why I say I gotta, you gotta ask for discernment. Like I'm asking my spirit team, my spirit guides, my higher self, please let me know. Like you gotta ask, you gotta have discernment, because you gotta take emotion out of it. And yeah, take the emotion out of it, because that will derail you and lead you back into a damn karmic cycle again when you just got out of that shit. You feel me? So, as I said, please have discernment, because not everyone has a twin flame. They said it's rare as hell. Like the chance, did you hear the chance? The chances are you winning the lottery twice, what? Then you encountering your twin flame. That's fucking crazy. That's wild. Like they said, it's rare. So imagine all these people running around here. Oh my goodness. And I'm laughing because I was part of the problem. I was part of the problem. That's why I said people got to take accountability, okay? I was part of the problem, thinking everybody out here was a twin flame, and they're not the twin flame. They're not. They're not that. Okay. So yeah. So that's why like I gave y'all all of that, because I was just like, I felt like that was so much. And if you hear walking, I'm just like, he is walking back and forth, pacing. I'm tired. Oh my gosh. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. So like I said, this is like, I understand like how we might be feeling, especially us single folks and stuff. Like, Yeah, we gonna get through it. This too shall pass, okay? This is just temporary. This is just a season of us resting. Think of it as like that. Don't allow the negative, thoughts and stuff like that to creep in and stay there. Let them come and go. You are not your thoughts, okay? Like, you are not your thoughts. This is just to give you hope. If you came across this video and you know for sure, like you know for sure you have a twin flame, and you're on that twin flame journey, because I'm tired of people saying that they have a twin flame journey, and it's not. No, sometimes it be those little those little contracts that needed to be fulfilled in order for you to like get the fuck up and like self-love, self-care. I've had that, and I thought that was a twin flame, but it was not. That shit was short-lived, and I designed it that way. Okay, I designed it in a way where that person just needed to wake me up and make me realize that I was the bad bitch that I am, and I had to keep it pushing. Period. But he was not my twin flame, and I know that for sure. I was falling in love with the potential, and I feel like that's what a lot of us we do. We fall in love with the potential, and we think like, oh, that's my twin flame because I see how great he can be, and it's just like, no, sis, no, sir. Okay, we gonna acknowledge both of y'all, the males and the females, y'all. Like, we gotta do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. I feel like the twin flame journey is so spiritual, and if that's not in the mix, like if you guys not being aligned with God, and your higher self and your spirit guides, all of that, like if y'all are not aligned, that's not, I'm sorry, it's more than likely it's karmic. Like, and I mean, like, it has to be like that understanding and that like union together, because when you align, all of those align as well, like it all aligns, literally. But if you bypass that and you're just like, oh, that's just who he is, like he doesn't he doesn't seek no guidance from nobody but himself, oh hell no. No, take me out. Take me out. Because it's just like, how do you think that you're the only, like, what? That's just, that, like, I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, I be going throughout the day saying, thank God, and that's just it. It don't even gotta be a reason, it's just thank God, period. What? Like, what you mean? I see everything as like, this is, it's not chance. It's not a coincidence. Things happen the way that that it was supposed to happen. If you don't see things that way, then it's just like, what are we here? What are we talking about? What can we talk about? You feel me? So that's why I say use your discernment, okay? Because please do not think, this is the green light to go back to the karmic, no. Okay? And it's really hard to use your discernment to figure out who is your twin flame. But that's why I use the example, because you know how she was saying, like, he was saying that you'll have like deep rooted resentment and all this, that, and the third that you have to work through. That's why I be looking at and Jay-Z and Beyonce, and that's why I applaud her, like, really, truly, both of them, honestly, because they both have to do the work in order for one of the party to stay. They have to do the work actively. And people outside looking in, we can look at it like, oh yeah, he cheated, da da da. Granted, yeah, he did all of that, but it's about, like, she chose the path of forgiveness. She chose the path of working through that resentment. She released all those feelings. She released resentment. That's music that we fucking sing to this day. She put all that shit in her music. That was her gift. That's Beyonce's gift. You feel me? Like, do y'all not see the resemblance? Do y'all not see, like, obviously that's why they said to us a twin flame journey looks toxic. It looks that way because if somebody who has a twin flame marry somebody else, it will just, they will literally throw away everything, the relationship, whatever they have for their twin flame, because they were destined to be one. They were destined. They were split apart. So it's like, y'all can't be judging out here, judging people, you know, for whatever decisions that they make. Listen, I seen them, and now look, both of them flourishing. That's how you see, like, bitch, they powerful as fuck. Like, what do you mean? They're powerful as fuck together. That's why they lasted so long. That's why they both been flourishing. You know, it's just been adding with them being in union. Did y'all just see the news that Beyonce had the same amount of Grammys nominations than Jay-Z? Tied together. 88, 88. What's that? 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Abundance. Bitch, what do you mean? Like, what do y'all mean? That's why I say, like, open your eyes. Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. We came here for love. It's just a matter of fact. It's just about, like, what love do you choose to go down? You want to go down the path of you settling, you know, of unfulfilled, empty kind of love, or actually true love, the love that you were actually destined for. And that can be your twin flame or your soulmate, because that's what I'm saying. If you don't have a twin flame, it will be your soulmate. Period. So, okay, but let's get right into it with these affirmation cards. I hope y'all love that, y'all, because I had to tell y'all, I said get y'all pen and paper out, because that shit blew my mind. It blew my mind, okay? And that's why I say, y'all, like, I really do want to get a past life regression, because that shit is so interesting. You know, so many people lie. I'm tired of the lies. I want to ask your higher self. I want to ask your higher self, because your higher self is not going to lie. Like, they're going to tell you what's up. You have any question. And that's why I say, like, go within. You feel me? Like, you really be knowing the answer. So that's why I say, like, I really want to know, like, what has happened. And, like, I think that I'm going to add that to the list. I'm like, do I have a twin flame? But it's like, I know the answer. But it's just like, you know, sometimes you want that confirmation, some more confirmation. Child, because it's just preparation, child. Like, this is what I'm going to have to go through. But, like, I know it's all going to, once you get to that point where it's just like, this was all worth it, you gonna look back like, damn, I really did that. I'm sure that's what Beyonce and Jay-Z looking at her now, like, wow, we really did this shit, you know, like, through all of this, you know, and we made it. We got to this point. But anyways, yes, Spirit. Let me get one more card, Spirit. Let me get one more card, Spirit. She gave me 3 cards. Y'all see how many cards in here? Y'all see? Okay. I just wanted to show y'all, because y'all ain't gonna believe these damn cards that came out. So the first one that decided to come out, I choose calm over anxiety. Y'all, and 333, I see on the clock. That's why, you know what, there was a reason why I had to come on here and, like, give y'all some hope, okay? Because if y'all, like, that's why I'm glad this came out, honestly. If y'all don't know, y'all ain't seen my last video, this card has been coming out. I think this is like the fourth or fifth time this has came out in this season alone. And I'm just like, that's how I know, like, people are actually really feeling down, like, during this season, you know? And I don't blame y'all at all, trust me, but I really don't want y'all to stay in this kind of energy. I don't want y'all to stay in the energy of depression or anxiety, you know? Like, y'all, this is a resting period. It's a resting period. Look at it like that. That's a positive way to view things. Not no way of like, damn, like, I'm just stuck. No, because I used to be in that boat. I used to be in a boat of viewing my situations, like, of not moving fast enough and stuff like that. I would be like, damn, I'm stuck. Like, I feel stagnant. I feel like nothing's going on. But it's like, everything is not supposed to be going on every season of your life. You feel me? You're going to have moments where it requires you to be calm. Just sit in the now. You know, rest. Because you don't get this rest. And then when it's time for you to be on go, that's when you're going to be wanting to be rest. And you're going to feel overwhelmed. That's when you really gonna be feeling anxious and be like, oh my goodness, I wasn't prepared for this. But it's like God designed it in a way for you to have your rest now. So when that time comes where you're needed, your strength is needed, your power is needed, then it's time, it's go time. And it reminds me, like, because, with the kids, it be these kids, like, it's a girl, her name Malia. She don't ever want to go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. But when it's time for me to wake her up, she ready to sleep. And I'm like, no, no, you can't be moving things on your time. And I feel like we, even as adults, do that on our time. And it's just like, no, God sees all. God sees when you're going to need your resting period, because he sees when your most fulfilling season, your most passionate season, your most up, go, 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 go season is going to be. And he knows that this season of your life where things are not happening, things are unproductive, things are just like, kind of in a flowy state, but it's kind of like a calm, flowy state. This is that season where you need to be resting, where you need to be acquiring all this information, all these skills, get a hobby or something, something that you enjoy. Find something that you like to do, stuff like that. So it's best to stay calm over being anxious, because, child, this is for us to grow and evolve and be prepared for our next season. Okay, and then the next one that came out, obviously, I will not look back, only forward. Like I said, okay? Like I've been saying, okay? Like I've been touching on twin flame journeys and stuff like that. Like I said, this is not the green light to go back to a toxic thing. This is not the green light. No, it's not. Okay? You are looking forward, okay? You are looking forward. We are not making a U-turn like, oh, hold on. I had this person in mind when she was talking about this, so let me circle around the block. No, because you're delaying what's actually destined for you. You do not want to make that mistake, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these times, we be taking matters in our own hands, and it's just like, God is saying, wait. Like, I've done that numerous times. Like, even with the guy that I thought was a twin flame, I was just like, you know what? I just want to, like, love bomb him and just tell him everything and da-da-da-da. No, that shit would scare him away. And it did, until he circled around the block. And I was like, nah, you wasn't what I thought it was. You feel me? Like, it be those, nah, do you want that to happen? Because I've done that numerous of times, where, like, I would be like, God would give me a glimpse and I would take it all the way. I'm like, oh shit, he said da 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 da. You feel me? So it's like, in this season, we're being asked to wait, stay present, because we're moving forward. We're not circling back. Okay? All right, and the next one it says, my potential to succeed is infinite. And that's just period. I wholeheartedly believe this, okay? I wholeheartedly believe this. And that's the truth. Like, whatever, and that's what you have to say yourself as well. You got to affirm that to yourself, because that's why this came out as well. I choose calm over anxiety, because if you're anxious, that means you're worried about the future. You're worried about the future, right? But you wouldn't have this worry about the future if you knew that your potential to succeed is infinite. Like, you're going to succeed regardless of whatever you choose, whatever choice that you make, whatever decision that you make, whatever comes up in the future, you're going to fucking succeed. If you know that for sure, then this anxiety will not be here. Instead, you'll just be calm. You'll just be staying calm, and you're just going to wait until God calls on you. And that'll be when you're prepared. I promise you. So yes, affirm that you have so many potentials to succeed. It's all about you waiting on that time for you to unleash all that fucking power for the world to see. And you acquiring all the skills that you need in order for you to be prepared for your season to succeed. And you going with the flow. That's all it's all about, okay? That's all it's about. All right, so now let's see. What do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? Spirit, what do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? That's the one. And I read that one, so I like these two cards that came out. Because I feel like it's so much needed to hear in this season, okay? So the very first card that came out says, I go through difficulties so that I can realize my hidden potential. Y'all, all of these things I've been talking about, I've been touching on is, your potential. You have all this substantial amount of potential to succeed. And you're not seeing it, obviously, because you're looking at this 3D. But it's just like, you have to look within. You have to build up that self-love, that self-confidence in yourself. And then it was just literally unleashed out of you and be like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know I had this gift. And look at it. Like, this took me here. And then that allowed me to flourish, Like, it be things that we don't even see because we're not choosing to see what we have within because we're seeking everything outside of ourselves, But it's just like all the difficulties that you've gone through in your life, they show you all the hidden potentials that you have, all the hidden talents that you have. You being resourceful, you being able to influence, you getting yourself out of sticky situations. Because it's only then where our gift comes out. Like when everything is literally at its end, that's when our true gift shows out in its flourish. And I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't even know. It's like when we are all out of options. We don't have nobody around us, and we're just like, damn, it's really on me. Okay, let me tap into my power and see what the fuck I got. And then boom, it shows you how capable you are. And sometimes it'd be a lot of times where we forget that, and we have to be reminded. But that's why those difficulties show up. It's not to be like, oh man, this is a difficult season. Like, damn, I ain't got my person. Like, all of these things are happening. This tower moment has just been so detrimental on my mind, body, and my soul. Like, no. This is to, like, bring that fucking potential out of you. Realize that you have hidden potential. It's to make you look within. It's not to keep you down. No. That's why I say the divine, it gives you that tough love because they bring out these difficulties in order for our hidden potential to be unhidden. Because imagine if we weren't put in difficult situations, then we would just be walking around thinking we're all the same. Yeah, we ain't being pushed to figure out like who we actually are and what capabilities we have, what hidden power we have. We'll just be settling like, oh, we're all like this. No, we're not. We all have strengths and weaknesses. It's up to us to figure out like what is our strengths, what are our hidden potentials. All right. And the next one that came out, it says, I have the power to influence the course of my day. Period. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And that's why I say, like, when it comes to like being, say for example, like you working, you're not working from home, you're working with other people and stuff like that. And then things happen, or even if you're not working with people, but things happen just period in general in your life, in your day. You have the power to influence how your day is going to be. But you also have the power to be affected by those things negatively or positively, whatever happens in your day. So that's what I'm saying. You having all this power, it's up to you to influence the course of your day positively. Because like I said, the sun is coming down at 6 p.m. It's colder out here. Things are not moving. Things are going slow. All of these different things can allow us to have bad days. Like, that can allow us to have bad days for this whole season, especially if we're single. I'm sorry. I'm going back to that. Especially if we're single. Like, we ain't talking to nobody. It's just like us. We feeling lonely. We feeling left out. You know, nothing is happening. But it's just like, it's still up to us to look at the positive. We're having time to rest. We're having time to pour into ourselves, to nurture ourselves. Everything is not happening because everything don't need to be happening right now. So why? So that your energy can be stretched out thin to everybody and everywhere that's happening right now? No. God is giving you this time to sit with yourself and prepare for that next season. Look at it like that. That's what I'm saying. So with these days, these upcoming days, it's going to get colder. It might feel a little bit more boring. It might feel like, you know, I'm just going to be lonely throughout the holidays. But it's just like, no, like, it's easy for you to just automatically turn to the negative side of things. No. There's always a positive in things. There's always a reason why things happen the way that they are happening. So it's like, you have that power to influence the course of your day. Make it a great fucking day. Period. All right. And now let's see what the collective is feeling right now. And let's see, like, what season are we heading to coming up? Because I feel like intuitively, I really feel like love is around the corner. Like, I really feel that in the air. Like, I feel like, yes, we might be having our days where, you know, it might not be that great. Like, you know, we might feel lonely and stuff like that. But I really, truly feel, even with the people that I follow, like, you know, the people that come across my YouTube feed, and I know it's a collective thing. Like, love is literally right around the corner. Whether it's going to be by the end of this year or 2023. In 2023, that's right around the corner. Y'all, like, be patient, y'all. Stay patient. Stay prayed up. Have faith. Okay? Because our blessings are literally right around the corner. Whatever we truly freaking desire. All right? All right, Spirit. How is the collective feeling right now? What to expect in this next season? That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. And then the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to start off with this Emperor in reverse and this Four of Pentacles. And as y'all see, like, there's 4-4. So 4-4. I'm trying to see off the top of my head. Y'all can look up the angel number, angel meaning of 4-4. But what it was giving me, like, because especially how I started this reading off talking about, like, us thinking, like, these past people were our twin flames and stuff like that. And that's why I was saying, like, I feel like this had to be at the beginning. Oh, can y'all see? Because it was given that. It was given, like, we thought, like, oh, he was the emperor. We thought he was our twin flame. We thought he was our person. But it was just like, no. It was in the reverse. False. That is not our person. And honestly, us being with that person kept us in this mindset of, like, we had to grip onto the things that we had. And that's how you know. Like, I already told y'all how the relationship that I was in with this person. I was holding on to my stuff because it felt like it was literally, like, leaving my pockets. Like, it was always a different situation that came up. every single time where it required money. It required my money at that, okay? Literally. And I'm just like, if we're in this kind of energy, if this was what was happening in your past relationships, and take the roles how it reversed, because I know not only females watch my stuff. I know you see a girl holding her pentacles, holding the 4 of Pentacles, but it's just like, guys can be like this as well, stingy. If you was with a girl where you felt like she was just taking all your money, that's a false person. Like, that's a karmic. That's why it's in reverse. That was a karmic. Literally, with you and your person being together, y'all are supposed to flourish. Y'all supposed to help pour. It's supposed to be 2 full cups pouring into each other, so it will create more abundance, and abundance. There's no lack in it. You feel me? So I feel like this is where we were. This is past energy. It's giving past energy, because I already told y'all about how the 4 of Pentacles, how we can be, you know, in that mindset of that lack mentality. Feeling that like our money is not coming in, so we have to hold on to the little money that we do have. Paired up to this person, you know, who was just taking from us, whether you was in a relationship with a narcissist and you was just, you know, pouring into his cup and leaving you neglected. So it's like, nah. Now look at the season that we're in now, where we actually have to pour into ourselves, and you think that God is punishing you because God is giving you this time to sit out and pour into yourself, so you won't be taking advantage of this kind of person, taking your money, taking your time, taking your energy. All right. So now that you figure out who the fuck you were, and you know the power that you actually have, you're in the Magician energy, paired up with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, this has came up time and time again, y'all. This is not the first time this has came up. We have the power within. We are alchemists. This is all energy. Us doing the work. Us nurturing our seeds. We put seeds in the ground. It's time for us to nurture them, so it can grow. I'm saying we're in this Magician energy, and it's just like, okay, like, we're creating the reality that we want. We're nurturing the manifestations that we put into the ground way back when. It's time for us to actually do the work. We can say we want these things. We can say the affirmations and stuff like that. But it, like, when are you going to do the work? Are you going to show up for you, for what you want, for what you want to see your reality look like? Show up, nurture them day by day, and you'll see the fruits of your labor. And like I said, you will see the fruits of your labor. Ace of Cups, opportunity comes in. What opportunity, you ask, right? Spirit, what opportunity? Okay. I'm going to bring you with your counterpart. The King and Queen of Pentacles. You did all this nurturing and growing in this time, a season. Even the farmers, I believe, they're doing a lot of hard work right now in this season, so that they can get the fruits of their labor in the next season. You feel me? So by you doing all of this work, 7 of Pentacles and the Magician, you nurturing and stuff like that in this season of, like, you know, there's nothing going on and stuff. So you got to pour into yourself. You got to pour into your own manifestations. That's when you least expect it, that opportunity will come up where you will meet your other counterpart. And that's what I'm saying. It's a true counterpart, divine partnership, whether that's your twin flame or your soulmate. This is your person. And look at y'all. Y'all are sitting pretty, both having your own pentacles. Y'all are both having a full cup. Y'all just like, it's not a matter of y'all needing each other. It's a matter of y'all wanting to grow with each other, nurture one another, wanting to see each other be successful, supporting one another. Not a matter of like, I really need you, because when that happens, it's just like, I need you. No, you need yourself. You need you. You don't need another human being. Like, no, you need yourself. Okay, and look what they doing. Like, they literally, he is embodying himself. They're chilling right now. They have everything they need. And when you're in this, that's how they're able to come together and attract one another. They're marrying each other, literally. And even with these twin flame journeys, we do marry each other. So it's like, it's up to us to pour into ourselves so that we can attract our twin flame. Because they'll be marrying us. Whatever, however we feeling, we feeling like we in a lack mentality. We like, we still entertaining these karmics. That's what they're gonna be doing. It's an energetic like thing. And then, like, while we're in that energy and we come together, literally we're in fulfillment. Do y'all see the 10 of Cups? We're happy. Look at children in abundance. We created more love. And this is what I was talking about creating. We came here to love. Then create with that love. The children, happiness, peace, prosperity. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, this season of us being down right now is temporary. Don't sit in it. Don't stay in this stuck, energy of, oh, life is bad. Life will never get better. No. There's always a brightness at the end of the tunnel. Always. Okay? So that's why I say, y'all get out of that energy. Don't stay in this energy. I hope this video gave you hope. Like, this helped me feel better too. Like, I'm not saying I was like depressed. Like, I feel like that's such a strong word. Like, I've had my depression. Trust me, I have. And after, like, that gave me a reality check of like, okay, like, my issues, the problems that I was encountering in this 3D are not me. I'm separate from the issues that were going on. You feel me? And I feel like if more people understood that, then they'll be like, okay, like, you are not your problems. You're not. So, yeah. So, if you do have any questions for your spirit guides, we're going to go ahead and answer that for you right now. Your spirit guides, your higher self, your ancestors, God, the divine, whoever, whatever question that's been on your mind about a person, place, or thing, whether that's your karmic, child, only you know. Whether that is your twin flame, your soulmate, if you know, like, let's see. Whatever question that you may have, we're going to go ahead and answer that for you right now. Spirit, go ahead and answer whatever question my listeners and viewers may have right now. Please and thank you. Spirit, what do my listeners and viewers need to hear right now? Okay, let me get one more. All right. Well, thank you very much. They came out, y'all, okay? The first one that came out, y'all, it says, big happy changes. I haven't seen this in so long, y'all. But period. Do y'all see, like, yes. Are y'all ready? The question is, are y'all ready for these big happy changes? Because it might look like, it's looking like this, shit looking bad. But it's like, it's not supposed to do that. It's big happy changes. Y'all just gotta wait. Wait to see the ending of the movie. All right. And then the next one that came out, it says, ask your angels. Ask your angels. And that's why I said, like, even going within, like, ask yourself, ask your angels, like, ask for discernment regarding whatever person, place, or thing. Regardless, whenever you get that answer, it will be big happy changes that will take place once you make your decision regarding that person, place, or thing. It's still gonna come. So that's what I'm saying. There's no wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. This is just you trusting your own instinct and you asking for discernment. And hey, you're going to be out here flourishing with your person. And that will happen soon, y'all. But that is all I have for you guys today. If this message resonates, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also share to anybody you feel may need to hear this message right now. I will see you guys next time. Y'all stay flowing, glowing, and growing. Bye.